And tonight, maybe another small piece to the ever-expanding, ever-confusing quest to answering the great question, are we alone in this universe? Well, this summer is going to be a big one for the UFO, UAP conversation. Just a few days ago, the government releasing more videos of unidentified things flying around. This summer, Steven Spielberg blockbuster is going to be about disclosure of UFOs. And tonight, there's this new movie, a documentary dropping on Amazon that is extremely close to the source material on what we are seeing play out so publicly right now. It's called Sleeping Dog, centered around someone we know very, very well here at Stay Tuned, Jeremy Corbell. It is a glimpse at how he navigates this very bizarre world of government secrecy, whistleblowers, and whatever UAPs actually are. Listen.
Is an investigative journalist who helped obtain and release the DoD footage of UFOs.
I'm afraid he's going to die.
Years ago, I went searching for the truth about UFOs, and I found it. To really understand the full picture, I'm going to start where it all began.
And joining us now is Jeremy Corbell. It began a long time ago, and we were there with you, in some of the beginnings here. But the timing of this film is so wild. Just a few days ago, the DoD released this big batch of unexplained videos that people have been poring over. Some of them we've already seen because you have already put them out there publicly. And yet, what we've seen from the government so far, how much more do you think there is to come?
Yeah, this is the floor, not the ceiling. What you're seeing is not the best evidence. It's what they brought together. I'm glad they did. If the public could see the things that some of us journalists have seen, it would be shocking. And so I'm really hoping that this is a genuine attempt to move forward with disclosure. It sure seems like it is. Everything in this fight has always been provoked, so people need to keep pushing, showing that they do want transparency on this.
It's so interesting. Those that watch us very, very closely know that Congress has requested 46 very, very specific clips. And so when we saw this first batch drop from the U.S. government, so many of us were pouring through looking for these 46 clips, and it doesn't seem like the bulk of them are these 46 clips online. People are already posting clips from your film. Sorry, but it gets out there. But it looks like you're reviewing images of things that are moving in ways that are much more, shall we say, unconventional. Then there was that shot of what looks like your laptop, a bunch of other files on there. Do you think that the government, I mean, you have to assume that the government has all of those. Do you think that those are going to be released publicly here? And those 46 videos that Congress has asked for, like, why haven't we seen most of those so far?
Right. I'm very optimistic that we are. And you're right. In the movie, you see me reviewing footage. That's not stuff that I'm directly putting out. George Knapp and I are journalists. We're not the custodians of some government secrets. We're the ones that risk everything with our journalists to look through the data, to understand what it is that is of public interest and public value. That is our job. Now, these 46 videos, I think it's public record now. George Knapp and I did provide Congress the file names for not just those 46, but an additional, actually 14 from the Air Force and a whole lot more. So they know where to look. They know what to ask for. They have asked for them. And I believe that they are dead set on putting them out come hell or high water.
And yet, based on what you've seen so far, what you know is in the requested list and what you know exists, like, what is the craziest thing that you've seen?
The craziest thing is not always the thing that's the most convincing. Look, with all of these files, there's so much data, the weight of over 75, 85 years of this secrecy and this silence, it's just starting to breach the surface. None of us truly know the true and ultimate answer when it comes to UAP. We can look up at the stars and we can wonder, but what our government does know, they need to admit, which is that we didn't make these machines, and we've ruled out all other technologically advanced countries. So where are they from? What are they doing? All the big questions can start to emerge as soon as we see proper transparency, and we might start seeing that.
And yet, in your film, one of the things that's so explored is this idea that You know, whistleblowers are afraid to come forward. Your mom is terrified that something is going to happen to you. There are so many people that are out there that don't want to come forward because of either the stigma or, as your film suggests, something a little more sinister.
Yeah, the pressure that's placed on sources and journalists that are covering this issue, the lengths that intel agencies have gone to silence them. I mean, I've been there. I've seen that fight. That's why, you know, the filmmaker convinced me to do this, is let people in, let them see that this is what's going on. They'll rally behind you. And I certainly hope so. We all need to get on the same page here. This is coming out. Everybody needs to get behind that and push for it. And we will see more and better and more diverse, like I've talked to you before on your show about.
Yeah, and finally, Jeremy, one of the things that you also seem to grapple with, which is, you know, resonated with me because I grapple with the same thing, is how much like crap there is out there as well. So it's all about like trying to sort any signal from any noise here. And yet there are so many times in which you're like, wait, hold on. Am I just being played? Completely played? Like, are we being played for fools here? Or is there something truly mysterious that may not be revealed to us in the short-term future here?
Yeah, if we're being played, we're playing ourselves. UFOs are real. This has been an issue that is well known. It's an open secret within the intelligence communities. That is why it was such a serious statement from our president saying that we're going to start putting this information out. I hope they follow through. I believe they will follow through, but we need to push if we want that.
Yeah, and the secrecy is the biggest impediment to all of that. And Jeremy Corbell, we really appreciate you taking your time today.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.